Hey, happy people. Welcome to Life in a Reel. This is my Goa series, part two. I hope you enjoyed the first part. I am right now in the airport in Goa, and here I am ready for my journey. And I've hired a scooter and I am off to exploring this place, and I am right now at the Sao Jacinto Island Bridge. It goes into that's an island in front of you, and right at that bridge, it's a beautiful scenery that you can see of the water body, and far away you find a new bridge that's under construction. I think I'll be passing through that. But interesting was this place where they have places where the ships are broken. The old ships are broken in to be separated and the steel's taken out. And here is the bridge that I was talking about. This is the new Zuari cable bridge, and it's just being constructed. Again, another beautiful structure. It's amazing how such big constructions are happening. I'm definitely sure that this is going to be another landmark for this region. And of course, seeing something like this under construction for the first time. One side of the road is open, the other side is still under construction, but it was an amazing view from there to see towards the stretch of river that extends into the sea. And from there I reached Panaji, and I don't know if it's Panaji or is Panjim. And here you have these area that is filled with casinos and big ships. I don't know if it's a ship or a large boat. What I hear is the nights they go out into the open waters, and that's when some of the casinos and all that happens. And some big names of the casinos are there. Also, here is also the place. I think this is Panjim. Yes, it is Panjim, and that bridge that you see is the Atal Setu Bridge. And this place you can also hire boats that will take you into the sea. And from there I moved on towards Aguada Fort, which is one place I wanted to see. Again, remember, this is my just first day and I'm on my way. And on my way I saw this interesting beautiful cute little church, and I went inside and the mass was going on, so I didn't want to disturb or capture any picture of the church there. But walking a couple of steps away, you could see the beautiful fort and the Aguada jail at the bottom. So here I am at the Aguada fort, and there's interesting history behind it. What I understand is this was built in the 17th century by the Portuguese, and this fort was built much after that. It was in 1864 that this lighthouse was built on top of this fort, and this fort is called as Aguada because the word Aguada in Portuguese language means watery. What it says is it used to carry more than 25 lakhs liter of fresh water, and they had a freshwater spring in that place, and Portuguese people had this as a place to hold that water for the ships that was passing by who would come to replenish their water storage. And this lighthouse was built in 1864 and is considered the oldest of such kind in Asia. The red painted structure that you see is the top of the water storage area, and amazing how back in those days how such architectural structure was constructed to do all of that. Well, I then moved on to the Candolim beach, and very peaceful beach. Being all my childhood growing up in a mountain area in the Nilgiris, beach is always an attraction for us as a family, and especially for me. So that evening I chose to just relax, just sit at the beach, watch the sunset. I was just relaxing to just do nothing but just reflect on life, sit and enjoy the whole sunset. And as you can see, I wanted to capture that for you guys as well, just enjoying the whole beautiful evening. And the colors changing in the sky was amazing. How wonderful has God made the creation around us. And I sometimes wish that we will take time to sit back to enjoy that creation. And here is a Candolim beach area. It was quite busy with all the business, but I chose to just sit back and enjoy and look at that color of the sky. I'm telling you, camera cannot do justice, but just amazing, vast array of colors in that place. And so, after relaxing and enjoying at the beach, I chose to just go to a nearby shack and listen to the sound of the waters and have my dinner. So this is my dinner. I had a steak and French fries and some sauce along with that. I must say that I've had better steak, but for that evening in that place, that was good enough. And so I am riding again to the place that I'm staying, and you must be wondering where am I going to stay that night? Remember, I'm all alone that day, and I'm here for something very interesting, which will come in the next video. But for today, before I retired to my room, I thought, you know what, let me have something as a dessert. And I saw this place where they had this gelato ice creams. And so I don't know if it's called, I don't know, gelato and ice cream. They are like two different things. Anyway, gelatos, let me say that. So I had some fruit flavored gelatos, and it was really yum. And if you're coming to Candolim, you should definitely visit this place. Now, Holiday Inn. I'm not staying there for today, but that's where I'm going to be staying tomorrow. But today, I'm staying right opposite to the Holiday Inn, a place called Downhill Beach Resort, Goa. That's where I'm staying for tonight. The next very early morning, I woke up and wanted to see the sunrise at the beach, and I found a nook to get into a beach which is almost private, nobody else there. Enjoyed my beautiful morning, recorded a video which I've already put it up before. But before you go, in the next few minutes are very important. I've got something very important to tell you. Hey, hope you've been enjoying the video thus far. Let me just take 2 more minutes to share something that is very important, which is to have a desire to learn, to be a learner. I read this quote somewhere that the ability to learn is a skill. The opportunity to learn is a gift. The last, listen to this very carefully, the willingness to learn is a choice. You know, over the course of time, there's that desire, that willingness had become dormant. But in the last 2 days, one of the things that's been happening with me was there was a rekindling within inside of me to learn. And I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this so much. And this is what I understand of learning. I've read this many places, and I'm sure you're also aware of the statement. The day that you stop learning is the day that you stop growing. And how real that is, right? You know, there have been areas in my life that I had stopped learning, and I can see how there is a lifelessness in that areas. Because what it makes us is it makes us irrelevant. And what learning does is it makes us relevant. And all of us know what happens when something loses its relevance. We become outdated. Anything that loses its relevance becomes outdated. And what happens to what is outdated? It is either shelved or it's history or memory. And how sad that you and me will become people who are outdated, irrelevant, and just a memory. And that is why it is important to have that desire to learn and continue learning. It is a gift. When you have that willingness to learn, it's amazing how the whole world around you becomes a classroom that you learn. And when you turn that desire to God to say, God, teach me. Out of His abundant grace, He teaches us because He is a God of wisdom. The Bible talks about wisdom, of not just about learning. Today, a lot of people are learning knowledge, and it is important to have knowledge. But beyond that, life teaches us to apply those knowledge, and that application of knowledge is called as wisdom. And having that wisdom begins with learning. So I want to encourage you, be learners every single day. I just met someone that is 91 years old who got his PhD at 81, and at the age of 91 he is doing a postdoctoral study, and he's just writing his thesis on it. 91 years old. I'm telling you, let's become good learners. It will keep us effective. It will keep us relevant. Personal life, family life, in your career, in your community. You want to be effective? You want to be relevant? Be a good learner. Have that willing heart to learn. And I'm sure the Lord will bless you with that gift to learn and the wisdom to apply that learning. Be effective people. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. Make sure you comment your thoughts. Make sure you share it with somebody. And don't ever go without subscribing. Thank you once again for your support. And until next time, keep on smiling.